What's up, viewers? Welcome to the Sleepers and Keepers podcast, a weekly fantasy football podcast hosted by myself, Ethan Minton, and Mark Picnic. Today is Tuesday, November 2nd, week 9 of the NFL. It was a rough week for me out there.
Me too. In a lot of spots. I'll let you go first.
I just had like my lineups are good.
But they keep losing.
But yeah, they keep losing or something's not going my way. Like Mike Williams and Jalen Hurts this week literally
Hurts was bad.
Cost me a game.
Hurts cost me a game as well.
Kyler cost me a game. Kyler Murray.
Did they play? Oh,
on
yeah,
Thursday.
Monday night.
They played Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Who else cost me? I can go down the list.
Man, what a barn burner that game was last night.
Judy, Waddle.
Judy's going to get back into it, I think.
Yeah, but I had Tim Patrick too, and even he didn't do much. So I'm kind of like...
Well, he plays for the Broncos, so...
I won in my big money league, which was nice. I haven't won in there in a while because I don't have McCaffrey.
Still haven't won in my big money league.
So
7-1.
But I only won by 1 point. 134 to yeah.
I went 2-3 this week. Had a nice win in one league, and then watching the Sunday night football game, that disastrous game that we'll talk about later. That touchdown that Amari Cooper scored at the end.
Yeah.
Lost the Vikings a game.
And lost you a game.
And lost me a fantasy game that I was projected to win.
See, he's the reason why I won in my big money league.
And he's the reason why I lost. We'll get more into that, though. I lost my survivor pool.
I'm in second place in my pick 5 league.
I need to check the DraftKings survivor pool because when I checked it, it said I was still alive. Also, I forgot to mention this to you, but I want to do something a little different today.
Sure.
But I'll mention it to you later.
Yeah, I'm in second place in my pick 5, but by 3 points, which isn't good.
Oh, man.
And, I blame many things. Falcons not covering the spread. The Packers and Cardinals not going over 51. And the Bengals losing.
That was my survivor pool.
That was my survivor pick.
Yeah, so I'm out.
They probably lost a lot of people's pools.
It was over half the pool for us.
Yeah.
So I'm out. It was a good run. Not
Week 8.
really.
Week
I'm
8.
really upset. And no one listened to my mom. My mom was like, I don't know. I don't like the Bengals this week. And she's still at the Rams, so she's fine.
Yeah.
She's alive. But she was like, I don't know. I don't like the Bengals for some reason. And they let the Jets score 35 on them, was it?
Yeah, 30. I think it was 34.
35 points. 34. Whatever it was. Terrible.
I do have some exciting news.
Yes. Very exciting.
Sleepers and Keepers long sleeve T-shirts
Yes.
will be out probably by the end of the day.
Yeah. We need to stop saying merchandise because people keep on asking.
When are we getting hats?
Do we have sweatshirts?
Where are the socks at?
It's just long sleeves.
It's just long sleeves. They're probably going to be about $22. There'll be an order form for you guys up on the Instagram at Sleepers and Keepers. So keep an eye out for that. That's exciting. It's about time.
We'll also include a photo of them on our Instagram as well.
Yeah, you won't just be buying a shirt to buy a shirt. Like, you'll know
I
what you're
think
getting.
they look really nice.
Yeah, I like them too.
They look better than our original plans, I think. But I think they look very, very nice.
They should be shipped directly to you, so you're not going to have to worry about contacting Mark or I about getting your shirt, and you should be able just to pay right through the order website. But yeah, keep an eye out for that tonight or tomorrow. It will be there.
Probably tonight.
Hopefully tonight.
Hopefully.
But let's get into it. What do you want to do differently today?
So when we're going over the games, I think we should go over like betting lines of those games.
Okay.
Just to try it out, see how people like it.
Did you wait? I meant to say this when we were talking about the survivor pool. There was the guy that put $1,000
On Mike
on
White.
Mike White.
Oh, my God.
And he's walking away with 125 grand. That's wild.
Before taxes, obviously. But, like, you're still walking away with, like, probably over 100 grand.
Yeah. Wild.
Because of Mike White.
Mike White. Really saving some people and ending lots of survivor pools.
Yeah.
The link will be out tomorrow. He just confirmed.
Who?
The T-shirt guy.
Oh,
the link will be out tomorrow.
Okay.
He said he's gonna work on it, and he'll send it to me tomorrow morning.
Okay. We'll post the photo tonight.
It'll be up. Sleeper of the week.
You want to go first, or should I?
I'll go first.
Okay.
My sleeper is Tua Tagovailoa. Right? That's how you say it.
Tagovailoa, I think. I don't know. I didn't really hear how you said it.
Yeah,
so.
that guy, Tua. He's been playing.
Turn the ball over.
He's been playing well. Like, he really hasn't been bad. And he plays Houston this week, and Houston's a competitive team at the moment. Tyrod should be back. I believe he's eligible to come off of IR. So
yes, he's been practicing.
I think he'll be back, and it's going to make that team a lot better offensively, which is going to force Flores and the Dolphins to actually compete. He'll have an entire healthy offense, I believe. Parker will be out there. Waddle will be out there. Gesicki will be out there. He has whatever running backs he has that day that want to play out there. So he's going to have all his weapons. He's going to be doing what he's been doing. I think this is a big week for him breakout-wise. So that's how I feel.
Could be.
How did we do last week before you go into your sleeper?
My bust was bad because the Rams put their backups in.
Well, we picked...
my bust was Brandon Cooks, and I don't remember what my sleeper is, but at first it was Emmanuel Sanders, who had 4 targets and 0 receptions.
Yeah, he put up a goose.
But I don't remember who I ended up saying. It might have been Tunyon.
I know Tunyon was, I believe, your
sleeper, who had a good game until he tore his ACL.
I mean, I feel good about mine. I had Randall Cobb.
Right. Yeah. You had Lazard
and I audibled.
Yeah.
Because we released the episode
and then he got COVID.
So I had Cobb, and my bust was Carson Wentz, who I'm not exactly sure.
He had an alright game.
I gotta look at his points.
It wasn't bust worthy.
Well, let me.
Because I started the stack of him and Pittman in my.
Well, Pittman. Yeah, he did what he's been doing for the past.
He did all right.
5 weeks, putting up 22 points.
He was serviceable.
He's put up 22 points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in the past 5 weeks.
Yeah.
6 times all season, so.
Real quick before we go on with sleepers and busts and stuff. Injuries, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Because there were a couple big
ones. Well,
this
do
week.
your sleeper, and then we'll do injuries.
Okay. So my sleeper this week, and I hate saying this, is Boston Scott. Eagles finally started to run the ball.
Dude, I knew he was going to have a good day.
Their good running back goes on IR, and they go, yeah, let's run the ball now.
Dude, Boston Scott is the equivalent to Darren Sproles. And Darren Sproles has had some really good...
Sproles is better.
Well, yeah, but he is a poor man.
They're the same.
Darren Sproles.
Yeah. They're the same type.
So, having him is really nice.
Hopefully, Sirianni learns the more you run the ball, the more balanced your offense is, and the more likely you have a chance of winning. But, like I said earlier, Sanders is on IR. Boston Scott saw almost all of the action.
Jordan Howard.
Oh, Jordan Howard did have
had
some
2
good snaps.
touchdowns, too.
Did have some good snaps.
They were good. I mean, it was the Lions, but it was good.
I'm just really upset that the Eagles now are starting to run the ball.
Yeah.
After having some Miles Sanders stock. So.
That's why I refuse to own him. Like, even in trades.
Because they don't run the ball?
Yeah, because they don't run the ball unless it's people that shouldn't be running the ball.
I was only... I only had hope because it's a new head coach and he came from Frank Reich's system,
which was a run-heavy scheme.
which was such a run-heavy offense. They don't run the ball, so
until now.
Yeah,
They're hard to watch when they don't run the ball.
Yeah, because it's 3 and outs.
Yeah.
All the time.
So yeah, let's talk about injuries. I mean, obviously,
So
if you listen to this podcast, you know that Derrick Henry's out.
Yeah. So defensive one real quick. Just have to throw it in there. Danielle Hunter out for the year again. Really upset about it. Our season's over. Saints, Jameis Winston, torn ACL and MCL damage, out for the year. Rob Gronkowski was ruled out against the Saints' 2 back spasms, something you have to keep an eye on.
Antonio Brown was also ruled out that game.
Yes.
Makes me sad.
James Robinson has a bruised heel. They don't really know the extent of the injury, according to NFL.com, or how long he will be out, so you have to watch it. Von Miller was inactive. He's now in the Rams.
Which I want to talk about that a little bit, just because it's not like he's in his prime anymore.
But, like, you can still get a first-round pick.
But he's still good. Like,
but I was looking at it, and I was like, wow, they didn't get a first-round pick. And I was like, wow, the Rams don't have any draft picks.
No. They're all in this year.
I know.
And they can go all the way, but if they don't make it to the Super Bowl,
oh, they're screwed.
It's
over.
It's a lost season.
It's over.
It's pretty much terrible.
If they don't make it to the Super Bowl, it's over. Because they're way over the cap. They have to extend Stafford. There's someone else they need to extend too, I think. Rapp, maybe. And then Von Miller's only has one this is his final year.
And they want to extend him, too.
Yeah. So, where are you getting this money?
Yeah.
If you don't win the Super Bowl this year, it's over, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold exited the game due to a concussion. Damian Williams' knee also exited early and did not return. Jalen Reagor was ruled out against the Lions with an ankle injury. I'm not even going to say that name.
Yeah.
I was going to say it for the memes. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, ankle, also exited early. Is that everyone? Denzel Mims, you shouldn't even be starting him. And a kicker injury, Chris Boswell,
one of the bees.
Got rocked.
I didn't see that.
He got absolutely decimated. And I guess his helmet was loose or something. Sorry, my eye is really bothering me right now. And he got a concussion. So.
He was part of the B squad.
B?
The B. Boswell, Big Ben.
Oh, Boswell, Ben, Brown, Bell.
Yeah.
The 4 Bs.
The offensive Bs. Big boys.
I don't really know if you can call
And it was also Bryant. Martavis Bryant for a minute.
That guy played like 7 games for the Steelers, I feel like.
Yeah, but he's still a big.
Whatever happened to was Martavis Bryant 17?
I think so.
Whatever happened to the guy they traded to the Raiders? Not Antonio Brown, the other one.
That was Bryant.
That was Martavis Bryant?
Yeah. Because Bryant was on the Raiders for a minute.
He just fell off the face of the earth.
He's like Jordan Matthews.
Uh,
just gone. Still, like, his name still exists. People still refer to him.
He's just not on the team.
Yeah. Other injuries?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been an
injury-filled year.
It's rough.
I really wonder what
especially for running backs. Yeah, we were talking about the Saints before we got on, and I think Mariota makes the most sense.
See, but do you think, do you think they would trade for a backup, or do you think they would try to trade for a starter?
They would trade for someone that's in the exact same category as Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill, where they could be a starter, but they're also probably the best backup in the league.
See, I don't like that.
I want to see Mariota and Jameis on the same team.
Oh, because they were 1 and 2.
They were 1 and 2. I thought that would be really cool. I thought about that this morning.
I didn't think about that.
But
did you see the video
of him with on crutches.
dancing like nothing was wrong?
Yeah, didn't tear anything, guys. He's
he
fine.
had like an air cast from his ankle to his hip.
But he caught that dub.
And
He ate that dub.
And he was dancing.
He ate that dub today.
I was like, wow.
I think they said that was like Simeon's first touchdown pass in 2 years.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Because before he was on the Vikings, we traded for him, which was his final year on the Broncos.
Yeah. That's wild.
He hasn't played a meaningful NFL snap in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Which is, I didn't even know Simeon was on.
I don't either.
The same.
I guess they picked him up when Taysom Hill got hurt.
Well, Drew was saying that he was on the team for a while. Like he was on the team last year.
Maybe.
And I was like, what?
What is the fourth stringer?
Probably practice squad.
Yeah.
Interesting to me.
All right, let's get into the busts. You go ahead.
My first bust, well, my only bust, forgot we changed it now, is Cortland Sutton. He's playing a very good Cowboys team. Dak will hopefully be healthy, so they will be rejuvenized. Speaking of rejuvenized, Judy is back, so he is going to take meaningful snaps away from Sutton. And the Broncos are just straight up bad. They're very bad. I'm surprised they haven't blown it up.
Surprised they won this week.
Against Washington?
Yeah.
Washington's pretty bad, too.
Washington's probably terrible, but I didn't think they'd... I thought this was going to be a competitive game. I mean, it was 17-10. I think I picked the Broncos to win.
I don't know. I forgot to do that.
I know all my picks. Like, I know which ones I got wrong.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. If I went through it, I'd be like, yeah, I picked them to win. Like
I
the
could probably
Bengals.
figure it out.
Rams, like Rams, Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Bucks, Broncos, Chargers, Seahawks, Bengals, Bills, Niners, Browns, Falcons, Cardinals.
Yeah, I think I got a lot
Titans.
of them wrong.
Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wrong.
Within the first 6 games, I'm pretty sure I only have one correct. Because I know for a fact we both said the Cardinals. I know for a fact we both said the Falcons. I'm pretty sure I said the Colts because I was like, they're hot.
Yeah, I know you said the Colts.
And they're in Indianapolis.
You said the Colts. You said the Bears.
I did?
Yeah. Because I was like Niners, and you were like, I don't know. I think that the Bears are going to be all right. Which is
they
weird.
were.
They were. And you had the Vikings, I know.
I mean, yeah, I can't not take the Vikings. Until this week.
Actually, I may have picked the Lions to win.
You did.
I did.
I think you picked the Lions.
And you picked the Eagles, yeah.
I definitely had the Rams. I can't believe I took the Bears. I definitely had the Chargers. There's a high chance I took the Jaguars because I was really high on them.
I think wasn't Trevor Lawrence your sleeper last week? No, he's been your sleeper
that was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what I think it was. Oh, I shaved, by the way. I'm touching my face.
It's
and I
November. I hope you all shaved.
I shaved before.
I think it looks nice.
I don't.
It's baby.
I look in the mirror and I genuinely am like, whoa. Like
It's
that
baby
happened to me yesterday morning. I looked in and I was like, oh god. Or yesterday afternoon.
Man, what a barn burner of a game we have on Thursday night this week.
My bust is Keenan Allen. The Chargers, I don't know what's going on. But they're slumping right now.
Yeah, they are.
And yeah, Keenan Allen had a decent game this week. But now he's going to be going up against Darius Slay, who's having a very good season. A much better season than he did last year. And I think that he's kind of going to lock up Keenan Allen. I think this is going to be Mike Williams' game. He had a bad game this week. I think they're going to spend the entire season kind of alternating who's going to be good that game until they play the Chiefs, where they're both going to literally put up 150 yards each. Eckler's gonna run all over the Eagles.
I hope.
So
I have him in a couple of weeks.
I do too. So I think that Keenan Allen is probably going to be a bad play this week.
I think that one's fair.
I think so too.
Real quick before we say this, or I don't know what I'm saying. Before we went on the air, I mentioned to Ethan that I made a trade this week.
Oh yeah.
I traded DeAndre Swift and Dallas Goedert for Travis Kelce, DeAndre Hopkins, and Antonio Gibson. I think that trade really favors me.
I agree.
If Antonio Gibson gets his act together.
That's what I was going to say. Gibson has the disadvantage now that their defense is so bad.
But now, yeah. So they're going to have to pass the ball so
Yeah.
much. So now I have Travis Kelce, Darren Waller, and George Kittle on my team.
You could shop Kittle.
I'm going to.
Someone will bite. Someone will bite on it.
He's on IR, which is the problem.
Yeah, but someone I think will bite.
I know. I might try to flip Kittle for Fournette. But at the same time, I'm 1-7 in that league. So
Just the king of the tight ends. You love
I
a good tight end, I guess.
tight end you. I have to change my name now to Tight End University. I mean, I have to. So I just wanted to get that out there.
Is it a 1 flex or a 2 flex?
2.
You could get away with playing them all.
I know, and I might.
That might be how you win.
I honestly might have to. In the Ryder League, I've been playing 2 tight ends for like 2 weeks now.
So is Corey.
I
think Corey's Kelce and Hawkinson.
I've been playing Goddard and Ertz.
Interesting.
Well,
Since he got traded?
yeah,
Interesting.
because
Well-
what was it?
Well, our first year with the Ryder League, I tried a 2 tight end set, and it didn't work out in my favor. It was the year O.J. Howard was supposed to break out, and I had
Do I have
him.
Higbee? Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's Higbee and Ertz.
I had Kittle and O.J. Howard, and I was like, "Oh yeah, baby." No, it was Zach Ertz. It was Zach Ertz because that was when my team was my ball Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
So let's get into our waiver wire pickups. I mean, Derrick Henry's out. He was the MVP of the league, in my opinion, for like up until this point.
It's Higbee.
It is Higbee.
Yeah.
Up until this point. So that's a lot. I don't know what's going to happen with that offense. I don't know if they're going to go to a more pass-heavy scheme and just sort of funnel the ball through A.J. Brown, or if they're going to kind of stick with their running back committee group that they have right now. They'd signed Adrian Peterson, who I think
The GOAT.
is a good pickup. He's still good. He's still, like, the only reason he's not on the team is because he's old.
Yeah. I heard someone talking about it in class, I think. And they were like, he's so old. He's like 37.
But he's still good.
I was like, take it back. I was like, what does it matter?
Like, if you're old, like, Frank Gore was on the team, and he wasn't great, but he could score.
Yeah.
And Adrian Peterson is
He's
decent.
still a power runner.
Like, he was...
It's not like he was like LaDainian Tomlinson, like catching the ball and cutting on his... Well, he cut on his knees a lot, but...
When you give him touches, he does something with it.
Right.
So it's not like you're going to be wasting your time, whether he scores or not.
He was a 1,000-yard rusher in Washington. He was almost a 1,000-yard rusher in Detroit. I don't think there is no reason he can't... I said that so wrong. I don't think there's any reason he can't do it again in Tennessee.
Yeah, he's good. He'll have a very good season. So
He's
him or your pickup.
Yeah, my pickup is Jeremy McNichols. I think that's how you say his name. He's just going to see way more volume.
Yeah.
Especially in such a run-heavy offense. They'll probably, they're not going to pass the ball to Adrian Peterson. And, that offense goes through their running back, so they have to figure it out. And Jeremy McNichols is going to be a part of that plan.
I like it, too. Like, I like both of these pickups.
Right.
McNichols, I think, has a little more of an injury concern. He's been hurt, like, a lot this season already as a backup.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to enter more of the unknown with Adrian Peterson.
I wonder if anyone put in a claim for Adrian Peterson.
I did.
In my league.
I put a claim in for him in our Rider League. But I had another waiver wire pickup just to mess with Mark. I love Taysom Hill. And when he comes back,
Ethan loves Taysom Hill.
when he comes back, I think that he's going to be a great fantasy quarterback, like Jalen Hurts-esque.
I think they trade for someone.
I think they trade for someone, but Taysom Hill's going to win the job.
Oh, what am I doing?
So, keep an eye out for him when he comes back. I think he's concussed. I think that's what it is.
Something like that.
He should be back next
Something
week.
bad with the brain.
Bad with the brain. Let's go into the matchups of the week.
I'll pull up DraftKings.
Yeah, you want to go down the list?
Yeah, so the lines that we're going to use is from DraftKings. It's just what...
Are we doing the spread?
We could do spread and money line. We could do both.
We can do whatever we want.
It's our podcast.
We are the sleepers and the keepers.
Podcast. Let me go to the sports book real quick. This is all because of my brother, too. He started... My brother, Chris, if you're watching this, don't take offense. He started listening, but he fell behind. So he started from the season, like the beginning of the season, like a few days ago. And then on Sunday, Pittman scored 2 touchdowns. And he goes, Mark, you and Ethan owe Pittman an apology. And I was like, just keep listening. Because I was like, we get to it at some point. All right.
Funny.
Thursday night, Jets at Colts. Let's do our winner first.
I think money line.
I meant like who wins the game.
Oh. If Mike White's at quarterback, I think probably could be the Jets.
So, I'm just going to say the Colts. But the Colts money line is minus 510. Jets are plus 375. And the spread is 10.5.
Colts cover the spread. Jets win the game.
That's physically impossible.
How?
Because the Colts are favored.
Yeah.
How do they cover the
Oh,
spread
God.
and the Jets win?
Yeah. Jets win. Cover the spread.
So you're saying the Jets win and cover the spread. I'll say the Jets cover the spread, but the Colts win. 10.5 is a lot of points.
That's a lot.
And Mike LaFleur is calling plays from the booth now, to where he seemed more comfortable in. So, I'm going to go with the Jets covering the spread. Bills at Jaguars.
Oh, the Bills. Bills are going to win that game.
Bills are going to win. Bills money line is minus 850. Jags are plus 575. And the spread is 14.
I think the Bills win and cover.
I think the Bills win and cover as well. The Jags are horrendous.
They're bad.
They don't have a corner. Shaquille Griffin is the only one.
Poor guy. He left Seattle for this.
I mean, Seattle's bad too.
Yeah, but they're better than the Jags.
Yeah, but Seattle wasn't going to pay him.
Yeah, they got to pay them the best safety in the league.
I'm the best in the league. Apparently that was for a friend that passed away or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Just making me feel bad? Nice.
Then Broncos at Cowboys.
Dallas will win this game.
I want to say Dallas as well. There's a lot of unfavorable games this week. Cowboys are, as of right now, minus 475 on money line. Broncos are plus 350, and the spread is 10. I'm going to say the Cowboys cover the spread of 10, especially, all depends if Dak is healthy. Vegas is assuming Dak is healthy with this spread and money line. I'm going to say Cowboys cover and win.
I would agree. They win and cover.
And I would say maybe this game goes over as well because it's 49.5 points. And my stomach just grumbled really loudly.
Yeah.
If you guys heard that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have that. I agree with all that.
Now, Vikings at Baltimore.
Ooh. I have Baltimore winning.
I'm going to say Baltimore wins as well. I know you should never go against your own team, but we're bad. Mike Zimmer should have been fired on Monday.
You really think he's going to get fired?
Yeah, 100%. Did you watch that game?
No.
They let Cooper Rush walk into U.S. Bank Stadium.
Something about these Coopers this year. They're having a great year.
He's gone.
Amari.
He's gone.
Rush.
He's gone.
Cup.
He's gone after this year. I want Kellen Moore as my head coach.
The Dallas offensive coordinator.
OC.
I like that a lot. He's young, too.
Yeah.
He was, in the league, 5 years ago.
He was Dak's backup.
Yeah.
3-4 years ago. Money line is plus 190 for the Vikings, minus 235 for the Ravens, and the spread is only 5.5.
I think Baltimore wins and covers. I think they win by more than 5.5.
I'm gonna say that as well.
That one's tough, though.
That pains me to say, but
Are they going to win by a field goal or are they going to win by a touchdown? They're going to win by a touchdown.
Right. And it's a 1 o'clock game, too. So you never know what you're going to get with the Vikings at 1 o'clock. They can score 35 or they can score 12. You never know.
Yep.
That might be Mike Zimmer's last game coach as a head coach, though. Patriots at Panthers. Patriots are pretty heavy favorites here. They're minus 195.
I think I would pick the Patriots to win this game. This one's tough, though. Stephon Gilmore revenge game.
True. And it depends who's playing quarterback. Because Darnold is in concussion protocol.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to the Patriots.
Yeah, I will as well. I think the Patriots are good.
And I'm taking the under on this game.
It's 41.
I'm taking the under.
Yikes. Patriots are minus 195. Panthers are plus 165. And the spread's only 4. So I think Patriots cover the spread.
Yeah, Patriots win and cover.
Yeah. The Panthers they're bad.
Trash.
They're bad. I don't think Matt Rule should have a job in the NFL. They're bad. And I'm surprised about this line, too. Falcons at Saints.
Spicy.
The Falcons money line is plus 200, and the Saints are minus 250. But the Saints don't have a quarterback. Excuse me, Ethan yawned.
I think that the what's the spread?
6.
I think the Saints win, but the Falcons
Cover. See, I think this one's tough. I think this one can be a little bit of an upset.
Yeah. I want to say that, but Trevor Siemian just beat the Bucs.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say I'll say Saints win and Falcons cover as well.
The Saints are good against the division. They've always been.
Yeah.
So the Saints Falcons matchups have
are
always good.
Close. Well, not always close. I keep yawning now because of Ethan.
I yawned once.
Browns at Bengals.
Bengals. The Browns' offense is broken.
I want to say the Browns. I want to say they bounce back.
I think the Bengals bounce back. Just lost to the Jets.
I don't think the Bengals are good.
Bengals are good.
They just lost to the Jets.
Okay, and so did the Titans.
I don't think they're that good either.
With Derrick Henry, they are. Not anymore.
They don't have a defense. The Browns are plus 135 money line, and the Bengals are minus 155, and the spread is 3.
Bengals win and cover.
I like the over for this game as well.
What is it?
47.
I'm taking that.
I think, as I said earlier, the Browns win, so obviously they would cover the spread. Because you don't have to. If they win, they're covering the spread. That's how betting works. Texans at Dolphins.
I think that the Texans win this game.
I don't know if they win, but I think they have a chance.
What's the spread?
Spread is only 6.5.
With Dolphins favored?
Yes. That is probably the Texans' most favorable spread of the season.
Texans win and cover.
Their money line is 230, and the Dolphins are minus 290. Texans are plus 230. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm an amateur. This one's tough. Your sleeper's Tua. Remember that.
I know.
I'm gonna say the Dolphins win, but I'm gonna say the Texans cover.
If Tyrod comes back, they win and cover.
Sorry, just sealing. I'm sorry. I'm seeing if there's any trade deadline news, because it is today at 4.
I want to see Allen Robinson move.
Me too. Get him off the Bears. Who else do you want to see moved?
I want to see Mariota go to the Saints.
It would be cool to see Mariota moved. I wouldn't be surprised if Odell's moved.
No. Did you see what Stefanski said? He wants to make Odell a focal point on the offense.
Yeah,
he announced that yesterday.
That's such a Vikings thing to say.
Yeah, but he's not going to say it and then trade him, unless
We
they get
did that
an
with
offer.
Diggs.
Oh yeah, you guys did do that with Diggs. I want to see.
Yeah, I remember.
Watson's not going anywhere. Watson's going to stick.
Yeah, legal problems are too big.
Trying to think of other names.
Going back to Chris real quick, he texted me and my older brother Justin, and he goes, "I gotta find it."
I want to see Brandon Cooks move.
I do too. I have some stock in him.
Yeah. That would be really cool to see. Running back wise.
Listen to this hypothetical. Yesterday at 9:45 in the morning, he goes, "Would you trade Dalvin Cook to Tennessee for 3 first-round picks?"
I don't know.
What?
I think I would.
Yeah, I'd accept it in a heartbeat.
Dalvin Cook's one of the main points of your offense.
I know.
So if you trade him, or you could trade Madison for 1 first-round pick, what would you want to do? Trade Dalvin Cook for 3 or Madison for 1?
I love Cook, but I'd rather trade Madison for 1, I think. Because, I don't know, Cook is just, he's a captain, he's a locker room leader.
Yeah.
He's just a focal point of the team that I think after this year we should build around.
I want to see.
And hopefully Mond. Because I really want Kellen Mond to be good.
I'd love to see Tony Pollard move.
But they won't. They know they can't.
I don't know. I feel like I'd like to see him on a different team and be a focal point, like a running back on a team.
Do you think the Giants trade anyone?
They
need to
their entire team's hurt.
They just need to blow it up.
I don't know. Because this is if they don't see enough from Danny Dimes, they're going to not extend him and draft a quarterback.
See, but I really don't think they'll draft a quarterback this year. I think they should, but I don't think they will.
I can see trying to think who's bad. Washington could clean a little bit.
I don't think Washington will give up. Because they're like a quarterback away. You know?
Maybe. Yeah.
They'll maybe fire Jack Del Rio at the end of the season because his defense was god-awful.
I could see Marvin Jones going back to the Lions.
Oh, I'd hate that for him.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. The Lions really have no one at all.
No. I don't think the Vikings would trade anyone. Spielman doesn't have the power to trade anyone right now.
I think the Eagles are done with moves.
Because his job's on the hot seat. Xavier Howard, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Devontae Parker from the Dolphins. He had a good game last week.
I'm trying to think of teams at the bottom of the divisions. Really just not good.
To trade away?
Yeah. A lot of close divisions. The Bears could start cleaning. Their defense is old.
Oh, Khalil Mack.
Akeem Hicks.
Eddie Jackson.
Yeah. Amos is still on the team, right? No, he's on the
Packers.
I could see that happen. I see the Packers traded for a tight end. I don't know if I don't. Who was it? There was a tight end that I was like, I want to see him move to the Packers
uniform.
I can't think. Jonnu could move.
Jonnu's terrible.
I know he's terrible, but he could move. The Falcons could start cleaning. Like literally everyone on that defense that's old.
They started doing that already.
I know, but more. What's his name? Deion Jones.
He's not old.
Yeah, but he's not doing anything, and they could trade him for multiple picks that could turn into defense.
Excuse me.
Russell Gage.
Oh my God, I picked him up because and another person, Calvin Ridley.
Oh yeah.
Going through some mental problems, he stated on Twitter, and it seems like he's stepping away from football
for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
It'll be the season, I think.
Yeah, so it looks like he's done for the season, but obviously just keep your eye on it because, no one really knows what he's thinking besides him.
Yeah.
So just something you got to keep your eye on.
And I see the Seahawks making some moves, trying to get some capital.
I could see them trading for a corner.
No, getting rid of stuff.
Oh, getting rid of stuff.
Yeah, I could see Bobby Wagner moving.
Wow. So you think they blow it up?
I think they have to.
Yeah, they're bad.
They're bad, and they have no draft picks because they traded it for Jamal Adams.
But if they're going to blow it up, they have to trade
Russ.
And
I think they're going to at the end. Like in the offseason, I think they're going to trade Russ.
To who?
Broncos.
Wow.
Right? Broncos are the most obvious choice. They could Houston.
He wouldn't go to Houston.
He wouldn't. He's got a no trade clause, right?
Yeah, so he basically gets the pick where
he could go to Denver. He could go to Washington. He could go to Miami. I see him wanting to go to Miami.
I don't feel like he would want to play for Miami.
If they fire Flores, which they're going to,
they shouldn't.
I agree they shouldn't.
Really shouldn't.
I agree they shouldn't, but they're going to. And if he does get fired, he should be hired by the Eagles when we fire Sirianni after a one and done.
And you're not going to fire Sirianni.
I don't know. A lot of people are thinking that
there's going to be a lot.
Larry's going to fire Howie, and he's going to fire Sirianni this year.
There's going to be a lot of head coaching changes.
Yeah.
The Vikings. You think the Eagles? You think the Dolphins? I think Zach Taylor can get fired because he stinks. I think Mike Tomlin can hang it up.
Nagy will be gone.
Nagy, see ya. Should have been gone 2 years ago. I have to look up teams now.
We're all over the place today.
I know, but these are good kinds. Kingsbury staying, LaFleur staying. He's staying. Pete Carroll might be gone. Kyle Shanahan.
I think he stays.
I think he stays.
I thought that he crossed my mind too, but he's just he's plagued by injuries.
Yeah, and he can't let a talent like that go.
No.
And you just let him draft a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
They're going to let him develop him. The Raiders need a head coach, unless if they hire the special teams coordinator.
That's going to be Dougie. Doug Peterson's going to take over the Raiders' job.
I don't think they're that dumb.
I mean, how many Super Bowls does Mike Zimmer have?
0. That's why he's getting fired.
How many does Doug have?
1. That's why he got fired, because he didn't win more than 1. I could see Reed stepping down.
No, I don't see it.
I could see it. Nagy's gone, we said. Vic Fangio, gone. Joe Judge, I think, should be gone. Matt Rule could be gone.
I think Judge stays, but Garrett goes.
But who?
Jason Garrett.
Oh. I don't like Joe Judge at all. Frank Reich could potentially get fired. If they don't make the playoffs,
I'll stay.
I don't know.
I'm just glad we're getting that first-round pick from Carson Wentz.
Yeah, that's really all of it.
I need him to do 75% snaps. We're already at 50% of snaps because we're halfway through the season now.
scary. Gross. Me and Ethan have a month left of our fall semester. Raiders at Giants.
Raiders. Raiders win.
I'll say the Raiders win as well. Giants are everyone knows my opinion on the Giants. Raiders are minus 165. Giants plus 145. And the spread is only 3. Raiders win and cover the spread. And you cannot say the Giants cover the spread, because if they do, they win. As Ethan thinks immensely. And we were talking about
Raiders win and cover.
Dead air.
Raiders win and cover.
Wow. Chargers at Eagles. This is surprising to me, these lines.
I'm not excited.
The Chargers money line is minus 125, and the Eagles money line is plus 105, and the spread is only 1.5.
What?
Yeah.
Eagles win and cover.
Are you nuts?
No.
I say Chargers win and cover. And I think this game goes way over, too. Over 50?
It depends on what Jalen Hurts we get. And what Sirianni we decide to have that day.
You guys have put up, consistent, 24, 25
all
points.
in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, who cares? Points are points.
I don't know. I hate that one.
Texans are trading defensive end Charles
Ominu
to the San Francisco 49ers.
He's having a good season.
I don't know who that is.
I feel like he's the only name I ever hear watching.
Wow, Schefter was late on that tweet. Ian Rappaport tweeted it 9 minutes ago. Schefter's off his game. I like that sweatshirt, by the way.
Thanks. Birthday present.
Who got it for you?
Tori's mom.
Oh. Cardinals at 49ers.
Cardinals bounce back.
Yeah. Their money line is minus 145. The Niners are plus 125, and the spread's only 2.5.
Cardinals win and cover.
I would say that as well.
Is that a 4 o'clock game?
Yeah, 425. Now, this is interesting. I guess Vegas thinks Lazard and Devontae Adams aren't going to play. But Packers at Chiefs. The Packers are plus 100 odds, and the Chiefs are minus 120, and the spread is 1.
Packers win and cover that game.
Yeah.
I think even
with a spread of 1, you're basically saying who you think is going to win the game. Because you can only win by 1 or more.
It should be Adams and Lazard should be back because of how early they were ruled out.
Yeah. I think they should be back as well. It's in Kansas City, but what just happened? This logged me out.
Packers win and cover.
I think I agree. And I don't understand why the Packers line is so low. Right? Low? That's what it would be. I hit a first to score on Sunday night, by the way.
That's pretty cool.
Put $5 on Thielen. I was like, he hasn't scored in a while. I say that, but he scored against the Panthers. And then he got in. It's still like $40. Now, Sunday night, this spread moved a lot. Titans at Rams.
Rams.
Yeah. Titans are plus 290. Rams are minus 380. Spread 7.5.
I don't think the Rams cover.
I think the Rams cover.
I don't think they cover.
I don't think the Titans' defense is good enough to keep up.
No. I don't. Yeah, they don't cover. But I think they win still.
So you think the Titans cover?
Yeah.
But the Rams win?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. I'm going to say the Rams cover. Ooh, this line literally just changed right in front of my eyes. Monday Night Football. Wow, the Bears have 2 primetime games. Wait, what? Oh, that's Thanksgiving. Okay, never mind. Bears at Steelers.
I think the Steelers win. They're feisty.
Yeah, I think I think the Bears win if Matt Nagy is not on the sideline.
Yeah.
They looked way better without him on the sideline last weekend. I can't believe he stole his job. Bears are plus 205. Steelers are minus 255. The over-under is only 40. And the spread's 6.5.
I think the Steelers win, but I think the Bears cover.
I think I'm gonna go with a Bears win and Bears cover. Obviously, I don't know what it is. I'm feeling a little confident in them this weekend, as I apparently did last weekend as well.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a Bears fan now. Is it raining outside?
Yeah.
It is.
All right. Well, you got anything else?
Just be on the lookout for
Be on the
t-shirts.
lookout. Shirts will be out tomorrow. Follow us on Instagram at Sleepers and Keepers. And
We'll give you guys a little preview of the t-shirts.
Yeah, they'll come out. Go Birds.
Skol Vikes.